Hi, Coach. Andy Ryan with USA Football, back for another Chalk Talk. This week, we're again lucky enough to have Coach Williams with us from the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor. Coach Williams is also a proud USA Football alumni coach who worked with our men's senior national team. Now, if you guys watch on TV, a lot of the breakdown shows, you've probably heard a lot about trap coverage and quarterbacks throwing into trap coverage for a pick six. At Mary Hardin-Baylor, they call this slice. But we're going to talk about Mary Hardin's slice concept so you guys know what trap is when you hear it on TV.
Sweet.
Coach, go ahead and hit us up on the board.
So what I'll do is I'm just going to draw up the weak side, again in our basic 2x2 set, and these guys are going to be in your boundary. Your boundary corner, his heels are going to be at 7 yards. He's going to be 7x1, just playing inside leverage. Your crew, which is our weak safety, he's going to be 12x2, and then again, that 2 yards inside leverage can vary just off the split of number 2. Let's talk about the boundary corner first. Boundary corner eyes are on 2. He's keying number 2. If 2's out to the flat immediately, he's coming off just like your basic cover 2 coverage. Just like your basic cover 2 coverage.
So I think that's a really important point for a lot of our coaches. Is even though he's lining up inside of number 1, just on that 1 yard leverage, so technically he's over top of that guy, he's reading back to the inside on number 2,
yes, sir,
which is going to allow him to trap that quick out.
Exactly. Yes, sir. So with boundary corner keying number 2, if 2 goes vertical, boundary corner snaps his eyes back to 1, and now his golden rule, just like our field corner, is the post of 1. So if number 2 is vertical, boundary corner snaps his eyes back to 1, and now you got him, man to man.
So again, same principles we talked about in some earlier episodes. If he gets a vertical, even though he's playing zone, he snaps to man concept.
Yes, sir.
He's going to own that vertical, and he's going to squeeze that post.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And the most important deal also will be our wheel linebacker. He is the slicer. Wheel linebacker, he's a slicer. He's our curl to flat player, but he's doing it from the box. So that's why you have to have the cover 2 concept over here in the boundary, because he's in the box. So his rule is slice through 2, zone up, and if he gets an out call by this corner, he has to get out there and play that out just like our Sam would do to the field.
So again, our slice corner is working out to get underneath 1 because he knows he's got over top help with these guys reading the routes.
Yes, sir.
So now we know this corner's reading number 2. We know this guy's punching out to number 1. So what's our crew in your defense?
Yes.
For most guys, what we'll just call our boundary safety.
Boundary safety.
In that 2 deep shell.
Yeah.
Where are his eyes and how's he playing?
His eyes, first of all, your eyes must be inside the run pass first. Once he gets his run pass key, he reads pass, his eyes get to number 2. He's vertical player number 2. If 2 runs the speed out, once again, his eyes are on him so he can just follow his man. Speed out of number 2, he works the vertical of 1. Vertical of 1, not the curl of 1, the vertical, because you have a wheel that's going to work to the curl of 1. So if he gets a speed out by 2, his eyes are going to get to the vertical of 1. If he gets a drag, his eyes are on 2. He's going to look backside, and he can either run middle third for the post, or he can look backside for that dig, because everybody loves that shallow concept.
So again, coaches, just like some of our earlier concept, 2 vertical, I own him, he's my man, he's pressing me. If I get an out cut, I snap my eyes to number 1 and find the next threat. But the key, as Coach Williams talked about, is because he's in the 2 high, he's got to be over top of that sucker,
1.
knowing that he has help underneath.
Exactly.
But if we get a crosser by number 2, 1's leaving, 1's coming, where's my next threat? We want to get our eyes back here for that dig or that post,
dig for that post, yes, sir. That is exactly right.
Again, Coach, thank you for taking us to your slice concept.
No problem.
What a lot of guys might hear on TV as trap. But this is a trap corner, 2 deep safety playing into the boundary, looking for that turnover, because if he gets it, pick 6. We hope this helps explain some of the things you've been hearing on TV, and think about how you can work trap concept to run man principles with a zone look. As always, Coach, thanks and good luck.